Game 3 of playoffs for the Bourne Braves here at Dorn Park. Welcome into Pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Ariel Pinski, joined by Adam Gawkin and Devin Jarvis. The Braves stay alive after a 5-4 win over the Harbor Hawks last night on the road at McKeon Park. I talked about the starting pitcher with Lyle later in this, but let's talk about Hyannis' starting pitcher, Eddie Copper III.
Yeah, it's the third straight game where Hyannis has a really talented arm out on the mound. They had Yasa game 1, Stammel game 2, and they both put out really quality starts. Now you have Eddie Copper, a guy who as a freshman was a starter in the SEC, was really good there at South Carolina, missed his sophomore year, but has been really good out here on the Cape. He did struggle a little bit at the start out of the bullpen, but now that he's gotten back into his starting habits, he's been spectacular. An ERA of about 2 in his last 3 starts, and he is a guy who is going to pound the strike zone. Only 11 walks this summer. He barely walked anyone at South Carolina his freshman year, so you know what you're going to get from him. It's going to be a tough challenge. You got to get him out of the game and try and get to the bullpen as soon as you can.
Well, it was an eventful game 1 of this series with some ejections. We didn't see Braden Holcomb or Cade Lewis play last night, but they're back in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, Bourne get a win without 2 of their best bats in the lineup. They return today, and what a gift that's going to be to this Bourne team who played a lot better offense yesterday than they did in game 1. They're going to need to get started early, like Adam just mentioned, against Eddie Copper. But adding these 2 bats back into the lineup, a bat in Cade Lewis that's been one of the most consistent all season long, and Braden Holcomb that's been one of the hottest of the last month and a half. You really will enjoy their presence back in the lineup, both offensively and defensively.
Well, we got it done last night, Adam, but it wasn't smooth. We left a lot of runners in scoring position. It could have been a bigger score for the Braves last night.
Yeah, definitely. Multiple times where you load the bases with no outs and don't bring any runs in. If you want to win playoff baseball games, that's not something that can happen. Bourne luckily stayed alive despite it, but they have to be better with runners in scoring position tonight if they want to continue their season. Hitting under 200 through 2 games with runners in scoring position, 4 for 17 last night. Now, this team was one of the better in the league with runners in scoring position in the regular season, so we know that they have what it takes, just have to put bat to ball and get it done today.
Well, game 3, loser goes home, winner advances. First pitch will be at 6 p.m. here from Dorn Park. Continuing with pregame coverage, I'm now joined by Lyle Allenstein. Lyle, a gritty win last night. We were down all the way to the last out in the 9th inning, and we came back and won it.
Yeah, Mark Cortrani, that go-ahead 2-run double came with 2 outs and 2 strikes. Before that, Braves were trailing. They put together a 3-run inning in the 6th, 2 in the 9th, got it together. It's a gritty win, and you need gritty wins this time of the year. It's playoffs. Braves facing a second straight do-or-die game, elimination season on the line here, and they're going to need that kind of same exact energy and determination tonight.
And Reese Bowie is pitching tonight from Wake Forest. We've seen him start one other time, and it was a great performance from him.
Yeah, he's been here about a week. He's only thrown 1 time, got here one day, then the next day he was slated to pitch against Falmouth, got the start, and he was really good despite having just arrived. He clinched the Braves a playoff spot in that performance where he went 5 shutout innings, 11 strikeouts, no walks coming from the NECBL where he struggled with his control and was a big point of emphasis this summer. Did just that. Lights are bright tonight, but hopefully he pulls through just like he did last time.
Well, thanks for joining me, Lyle. We'll have more pregame coverage coming up, and first pitch will be at 6 p.m. here from Dorn Park. I'm now joined by Jeff Limoncelli. Coach, you guys were down until the very last out in the 9th inning yesterday. Can you say about the resilience of this team?
Oh, it's awesome to watch. I mean, they never, even our bullpen comes on the dugout. They never wavered with their intensity, and we're all together. And that clutch hit by Mark was unbelievable. Down to 2 strikes, the crowd there was going nuts, and that's a hard position to be in. But that's why these guys are Division I athletes. It just doesn't bother them, and they came through, and I'm proud of them.
You have seen a lot of guys step up offensively in the last couple of weeks. 7 of the 9 guys in the lineup last night had hits. What does that say about the depth of this lineup? Oh,
they're just all grinding it out. They put a lot of time in with early work, and they prepared, and our coaches do a nice job, preparing them with, Blankmeyer with the as far as all the different analytics and everything that we get, receive from Sarah, and those guys are ready to go, and they have a plan, and when you have a plan, usually things work out for you.
And the crowd was really loud last night for the Braves. It's going to be even louder tonight at home. How does that help the energy and motivation of this team?
Oh, of course it does. That was a great following for us last night on the road, and tonight will be a lot better. And we feed off of that. We know that we have a lot of support here. It's a great community, and we're trying to win for them.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.